Welcome, everybody, to Heroes Asylum Midnight Movie Review. That is right, we are back again, and this time we will be reviewing Batman and Robin. Here we are, folks. Once again, Midnight Movie Review. Like I said, we are going to be doing the 1997 Batman and Robin.
Oh, God.
And my trusty companion, Kane, is here as always. And I hear that you are a very, what's the word I'm looking for? You're very opinionated about this movie.
Yeah, just a little bit. I have a couple opinions about this movie. And I'll just say at first to open. I just want to say first off, thank you for everybody for voting on the polls.
Yes,
for this
thank
movie.
you.
Thank you. We appreciate the votes. We appreciate the downloads, the likes, everything on the page that you're doing, the communication that we have. That is the greatest thing. This was a movie that I was not looking forward to, but as a man of my word, I'm going to usher on and go through this cesspool, this tragedy of a movie that was released in this horror show that we're about to go down memory lane on for me, or nightmares for me. Captain Mike.
And again, folks, yes, please, thank you again for voting, and I, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate that so much.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
So we're going to go ahead and get this started. So I want you guys to find it. You can find it pretty much. It's listed in a lot of different places. So Batman and Robin. This is, of course, the George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell version. So go ahead and find that. Yeah, 1997. And we are queued up 000. Or actually, I'm at 001, but.
Yeah, well, I'm at 000.
All right. So, well, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get this started. So we're going to press play on our Wayback Machine, and we're just going to go back to the 90s, guys, because it was such a great time.
Yeah, for some people. All right. Go ahead.
You go ahead. Give us a count off.
Fine. I'm gonna start at 5 because I want a longer. The longer the better. So we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo.
Classic WB.
You know, it's funny when the openings for these movies happened. I thought it was kind of cool when the Warner Brothers logo kind of like morphed into the bat symbol. I was like, oh, yeah. That's what I kept thinking. Like, this is going to be freaking Heart of Ice. Like, all these things kept coming through my mind. And then, like, the cool intro.
Yep.
Schwarzenegger getting first build. I mean, you had to understand that he was a bigger star at the time. Clooney getting second. He's still doing ER.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, Chris O'Donnell's coming up.
Chris O'Donnell hasn't done much since Fried Green Tomatoes, I think. Uma Thurman wasn't Bride yet, I don't believe.
No, but she was. I think she was still.
Alicia still was coming off Clueless, right? See, this was cool, man. Like, back then, I was just in the Robin symbol, which is actually the Nightwing symbol.
Yeah, I know. That's
whatever.
I was fine with that. That's why I kind of enjoyed it. I was like, oh,
I actually had this shirt, too. See, I'm all pumped up. It's almost the same exact opening as Batman Forever. Like, almost beat for beat. And this is where it hits the shit show.
See, everybody complains about the nipples, and I'm like, what about the ass shots and the crotch shots?
That was just...
come on. That's all I hear about this movie is, the nipple shots. I'm like, yeah, but if you actually look at comic books, but comic books, there is drawings, and you do see areola kind of nipplage.
Right away, when he's getting all the weapons off from the cave, he does not have enough room in his utility belt for all that stuff. Just saying.
And when has that ever stopped?
I did not like the design of the car, neither. I thought the car would look weak.
Very disco.
It looked way too like disco, like 60s version. Even the 60s version is better than this.
Well, speaking of the 60s, this is how I look at it. I always look at there were so many different versions of Batman growing up. You know, we had the comic books and you had the darker comics, the lighter comics. And then, you and I grew up on the 60s Batman. I looked at this as kind of a nod to the 60s Batman just because this is full of camp.
Here we go.
Chicks dig the car. That's right. So I understand.
I don't get that.
I understand.
How dare you throw out Superman's names in this shit show movie? He's not going to show up and save it. How dare you show and give us hope?
Well, they did that last movie too. They mentioned Metropolis.
Yeah, but this pissed me off.
So with this movie again, 1997, Joel Schumacher. This actually, just to put you in kind of reference, this was actually the 11th grossing domestic box office sales for the year. 11th. That actually beat out Good Will Hunting. Just to put like perspective for you. Same summer this thing came out. Austin Powers, Fifth Element, Underworld, Jurassic Park 2, and Men in Black. So it had a lot of freaking competition.
Those other movies were way better. Where the hell did that bike come from? The bike should be in its own separate area.
It was in its own little box.
Yeah,
thing.
no, it did. It came from the same place as the Batmobile. It was underneath it.
Its own separate area, exactly.
No. And then this crap right here. What is this? The Batmobile is supposed to be one of the most technological freaking vehicles in the world, and he has like a little freaking mini recorder on there. And why is he driving without a canopy?
No, the big reason is
Deadshot could shoot him in the head and he's dead.
Against 60s Batman. What did they drive in? And you look at the 70s and 80s Batman. What did he drive in? Yeah, an open canopy car. So just, you can stop beating that one there. So this actually box office made $100 million, which is just calculated today's money, $160 million today. So that puts the movie Yep. No.
Are you
total
kidding?
gross total. So if you take that into consideration, that has made as much as right now the How to Train Your Dragon movie, and also has beaten out Shazam. When you actually look at the domestic box office for these.
You know what's funny? The design of the Mr. Freeze costume is okay. It's just the guy in the suit is the problem.
You know who originally was cast or what they wanted?
Is it Patrick Stewart?
No.
Or okay, I think
no, that was Wizard Comics one.
Was it Ben Kingsley?
Nope. Or you're knocking on the right door on that one.
I give up. Who?
Anthony Hopkins. That's who they originally wanted, but he didn't want to do anything with this.
He didn't want to be in this shit.
And then, actually, if Arnold didn't take it, it was going to be Hulk Hogan. That would have made it worse.
Batman would never introduce his name coming down a chute, and whatever this shit is. God, I can already feel my anger growing. This is ridiculous. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. And the bike so happens to make a Nightwing symbol as it goes through.
Exactly.
There we go. Perfect. And now we have the Ice-Capades. Yay!
Now, the only thing I will say about this movie is there are things that gravity does not exist or physics do not exist.
This whole scene does not exist. We got hockey players from Herald, probably Ranger players who suck ass. Sorry, I'm a Rangers fan. We stink. Yeah, we couldn't make it in the NHL. Well, we can be in Freeze's gang. Oh, God. Why? Destroy everything? Unnecessary.
So Joel Schumacher has come out and publicly apologized about this movie, and so has a lot of the cast. So yeah, they've all come out and said, we are sorry. Schumacher did make the comment though. It was like he's like the reason this movie went so bad was because of the studio was trying to push toys. It was really what this is all about.
Clearly, I bet into it. Schumacher
was actually talking about that. If this had done a little bit better. He actually was wanting to re-push it into doing another movie, but he wanted to do Year One Batman.
I heard it was Batman Triumphant. They wanted to do
That was what the studios had wanted him to sign up for. But what he wanted to come back and do was to do a Year One, but he wanted to bring in a different actor to do it. He wanted Kurt Russell to do it. And I was like, yeah, that kind of be cool, but this is a Batman Year One, and Kurt Russell, even though at that time he was still old.
Yeah, he was old then.
Yeah, so I was like, no, that's so good.
I call bullshit right there.
What's that?
No,
which one?
Mr. Freeze just threw a dude in the air, and he literally went like 20 feet. And he barely pushed him up. Barely.
It's Ani.
How did he go so high?
It's Ani. He has to pump you up.
So they're making him out to be... Oh, no. I'm going to stop. And now they're just collecting a big diamond. Okay. Dude, see, right now, I should be happier than hell. You know why? Batman with a hockey stick. Batman is playing hockey. Hockey was still is one of my favorite sports. But no. It's this.
Hey, you hosers, I'm Batman.
Nah, Batman was in Slapshot. That's a different story. Fucking Hanson brothers and Batman, dude.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one thing that kills me on this movie. Ice is not supposed to make metal weak like that. It's still metal underneath. It's just got ice on it. As I mean, there's nothing like physics are just out the window.
Okay, now they're playing hockey with a diamond. This is great. We could be doing anything else in this movie, but no, Batman and Robin are playing hockey. And Robin leaps 40 feet in the air and lands perfectly on ice skates, which would never happen.
I've seen him do better in the comic books. Come on now. This is a comic book movie.
Yeah, but like literally a comic book movie.
It is. It's a comic book movie. They are doing pure and simple a comic book movie. Yes, there's things that you just got to let go and just let your belief go.
There's a lot I had to let go.
No, it sounds like you're still holding on to it.
You got to understand, this is the second time I've seen this movie ever. I haven't seen that movie since That Fateful Night.
You seem to remember a lot of it for being the second time of seeing this.
Sadly, my recall of information is fantastic. Okay, now his truck turns into a big rocket. Okay.
So Val Kilmer is obviously missing out of this. There was, I guess, some tension between him and Schumacher. They didn't quite get along, so to speak. They did have somebody else that they were thinking of trying to get to play Batman, but they weren't able to get him. He has just gotten done doing his first season of a couple of seasons of a certain TV show.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is he?
David Duchovny.
Oh.
Well, I couldn't see it either.
I couldn't see it, no. Maybe the Riddler, but actually he'd be a good Riddler. Yes, the Harbingers of your doom too. Mr. Freeze is an intelligent dude. He's not a freaking thug. Okay, look, I'm gonna try find something positive, all right?
Yeah, right.
The suit looks cool. The Mr. Freeze suit
really? That's the one thing I didn't like about this.
No, I like the suit. It's kind of modernized. It's okay. I mean, it could be better, but it's okay. Yeah, great voice, Clooney, and your Batman voice. Sounds like your own voice. And now Mr. Freeze has wings. Yep. There we go.
So Mr. Freeze escaped in a rocket from the museum
only to get in a rocket and jump out.
And then jump back to the museum.
Okay. I call bullshit too because Batman would have found a way out of these ice cuffs.
Yeah, that could have come in handy earlier.
Dude. He has a fucking laser. They could have used that laser so many times.
As I said, they could have come in.
All right, I'm just saying.
Oh, here comes your favorite scene.
Here we go.
If you've never heard somebody have an aneurysm, listen closely.
Oh, God.
One of the early uses of actual CG, actually. That's one thing. At least looks decent.
Yeah, the CG's fine. It's the rest of the shit show. Shocked he said cowabunga. Oh, wait, he did.
Yeah, he did. Of course, it's 90s,
there
man.
We go. Of course he did. Of course he said cowabunga. Unnecessary. Okay, so you're going to freeze a whole chimney stack. I get it. But that does not make you go slower. Of course. That's got to be one powerful gun to hold him up like that. Just saying. Oh my God. My head is hurting. I'm sorry, folks.
Don't forget, folks, that we all have voted for this one, so we're enjoying ourselves.
Okay. I'm going to call bullshit on this too. Because Robin is he's the understudy of Batman. He would never rush in like that. Especially Dick Grayson. And of course, his spiky-haired card know exactly where to find him. Why is he... Dude, you have a fucking laser! You could shoot him right now! And take the diamond!
Does he, or Robin had the laser, I thought?
No, Batman has one too. Because look, he's going to use it to thaw him out.
No, I thought he dropped him in some, like, a hot tub or something.
No, he has it. Watch. Yeah, lifted up a 200. Like what?
Yeah, he looks like a good door ornament.
Yeah.
Or hood ornament. It's not door ornament.
How much does Robin weigh, you think? 190, 200?
He
lifted him up like he was nothing.
It's Batman.
Nothing.
He works out, man.
See, there's the laser. He could have shot Freeze with that laser.
Yeah. Yeah, but Batman doesn't kill, and I think he would kill him, though. So
he could have shot him in the arm and gotten the diamond. I don't even know why the museum must have insurance in that diamond. Just saying. All this for a freaking diamond. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. And we're using a painting. I guess this is Santa Prisca, right?
Yeah.
Pamela Isley would never act like this. She was actually very intelligent. That's a shitty laboratory too.
Well, it's in the middle of the Amazon, so
it looks like. Still, if you're a scientist or a botanist or anything, your laboratory has to be somewhat, sensitized. This is ridiculous. So they're trying to make Pamela Isley to the ugly duckling. Is that their whole goal here?
Yeah, it looks like that way.
You know what's funny? What I didn't catch is this is Jason Woodrue.
Yeah.
Jason Woodrue, who later becomes the Floronic Man.
And who else?
He's Lionel Luther.
There you go. Yes.
So he's got a DC connection.
Yeah, he's pretty thick in DC connection, I think, honestly.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. This is not Bane. Oh yeah, I didn't even know it was labeled Venom. How could I guess? Venom. Jesus. Bane's actually an intelligent character as well. Not a freaking Played by the late Jeep Swanson, by the way. I actually do know that. He's a professional wrestler.
Yep.
I actually met the dude.
WCW, yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, I was the same way when this came out. Yeah, I was like, "What the? No, that's not Bane. That is not Bane. That is not Bane."
Now the costume is almost correct, but other than that, no, this is not Bane.
Yeah. I mean, that was the closest thing of the costume. This looked closer to Bane than actual, the Batman for God, just drew a blank on that one.
What?
The last Batman came out.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. That was closer to Bane, I think, in personality.
Yeah,
this one was closer to Bane in look, because I mean, Bane didn't have Venom or anything like that, did he? In that Batman,
no,
he mostly used it as like a respirator type of situation. That's so I was like, okay, I was like, if you guys could have somehow like done a mesh of this, that would have been better.
Yeah, it was like Nolan's versus more grounded. I get it, but you could have at least made him size-wise a bigger dude.
No.
Oh, terrible. And he even has the freaking button in the middle.
Like I said, this just screams 60s Batman cheese.
Oh my God. Even the 60s had its time and a place.
Oh, yeah, exactly. The 60s, but I think...
No, but not now. Batman Forever wasn't this camp. It was a little camp with slight darkness. This is garbage. Look at that. He's trying to rape her.
Okay, different time. 90s, don't forget.
I'm sorry, man. It's just...
That's why he's the bad guy, and that's why he's probably going to die here in a minute.
Even the Floronic Man was a little bit intelligent. He was supposed to be... I think he's the adversary of Swamp Thing, is he not?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we hear you. Man, I'm so...
And she turns into the Flash after this? Is that what happened? Oh, sorry. Different DC origin. Sorry.
Just saying.
Oh.
To stay in that DC tip.
So you saw how much Arnold and O'Connell were in together in the last scene. They actually never really filmed together. Either it was Arnold's stand-in or Chris's stand-in, but they actually never filmed together.
Did they have beef?
No, they're just something that worked out. Chris was saying, we hung out on set, but whenever they would be a scene or something that was from behind, they would usually just grab my double.
Bruce Wayne, of course, with Windows 95 on there. Can't get a better computer than that. You're fucking a billionaire.
So it was 97. There wasn't anything out yet except for XP, and we don't want him to have that. So,
no, God no. Yeah, there he is. He falls in the back. I like how they explain how big, because he's so big. He's a decathlete. Yeah, he was an athlete.
He actually had to bulk up more for this role because of the weight of the suit. Apparently, it was like a 90-pound suit.
But
for Frieza's suit. He had to bulk up even more to deal with it.
George Clooney's a good actor. I've seen him in a lot of good movies. He's Ocean's 12, 11. He was pretty good in.
Oh, I love the Ocean movies. Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. There was another movie he did really good too. I forgot. I think it was Peacemaker. He did with Nicole Kidman. But this movie just doesn't fit, man. Like, he ticks his head like a lost puppy, like several times. Always putting his head down. Like,
I just don't think he didn't make good Batman or Bruce, but I think also one of the biggest things was the age gap between him and Chris.
It was big.
No, there wasn't. No, they're supposed to be big. No, look at them. I mean, they're about the same age. They're probably, if anything, 10 years apart.
See, look at that. Putting his head down like a lost puppy. Michael Gough, the only thing that saves his movie, maybe. I love his Alfred.
Yeah, him and the actor that played Commissioner Gordon are the only ones that were in all four.
Yeah, Pat Hingle.
Yeah, everybody else is kind of interchangeable. So maybe something that might make you feel a little bit better. Every time you see Batman, think of this. Apparently taking off that suit was such a pain in the butt that George actually peed himself quite a few times while wearing it.
I believe it. Suit's basically a tire. Anyway.
Yeah. He's like, there's times we couldn't get it off, but I just went. So when you see him in a bat suit, think of him just walking around in his own urine-filled bat suit. It squishes when I walk.
Look at it. Look how many times he puts his head down. You're fucking Bruce Wayne. Put your head up, damn it.
Well, see, that's why he's got to look down, because apparently he's a klutzy kid. So this won't surprise you at all. This is the one and only Batman movie that has never gotten a nomination in the Oscars. All the other ones got some sort of, at least a nomination of some sort.
Really? That's a shocker.
But the one thing this did have, that all the Batman movies in this time frame, in the Burton Schumacher time frame, is the music, the soundtracks. Were always good. This one actually had a Grammy winning performance, actually.
Gotham City.
No, actually, you'll be surprised. It was Billy Corgan, that song that he did. The end is the beginning is the end.
The end is they use that song for The Watchmen too. Okay.
But yeah, no, that actually won for this one for best hard rock performance for a Grammy.
Must have been a bad year.
Yeah. So I was like, because I had to go look up the song. I was like, what? Hey, Redhead, what's up?
Oh, those redheads.
Mm-hmm. Yep, poison just like every redhead I know.
Touche.
No offense to anybody that's out there that's a redhead.
No offense to any of our redhead fans. Just Captain and I speak from personal experience. That's all. We love you. Instagram, Twitter. Heroes Asylum.
# love redheads.
Love redheads. See, I think the problem with a lot of these villains that, followed in this, I guess you call it the Burton Schumacher verse.
Yeah.
When Jack Nick came out, Jack Nick's Joker is allowed to be a chaotic enemy. He's chaos. That's what he is. Yeah, so he's allowed to be free reign.
Yeah, I mean,
chaotic neutral or
like the best description of him is some men just like to watch the world burn. Yeah, no matter every version of Joker is just that.
Yeah, he's over the top. He's zany, and I think what's happened in the movie since, in this period, is they've all tried to follow that Joker type of theme, over the top and zany, and these characters are not, that's not them. Ivy's definitely like that. Freeze is not like that at all.
Yeah.
Neither is Penguin. Neither is Catwoman. Catwoman was kind of spot on, but
No, but honestly, I think what they did here for Ivy was spot on. She was dangerous. She was smarter. I mean, as Pamela Isley, but she was extremely centralized and just dialed into one thing as far as a character goes. That she's like, no, we're going to destroy the world, and this version of Freeze is way off.
What the hell is this? We know that's got to be a Schwarzenegger thing, by the way, with the cigar. We know he threw that. No, that's his tick. That's a cool robe, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is straight Arnie. I mean, you just think just everything. It almost is like the writers.
This is not Mr. Freeze. This is basically Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If he had top billing, I bet you he had a certain say in what he could say and what he wanted to say and do, and he put his cheesy one-liners in because that's what Arnie does. And I think that I bet you they actually had a true version of Freeze, but he overruled everything.
I agree. I mean, if I recall. They did a press tour, and he actually had a plane. It was a 747 with the Batman and Robin logo on it while he was doing the press rounds for this movie. So, I mean, I get it. He's going to sell the movie, but just the character is not Freeze.
Yeah, but
it's not Freeze. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's what
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, that's why I wonder if the version that Hopkins maybe read wasn't this thing. I mean,
that's why he left. He said, "Fuck this shit."
It doesn't. What I read on it didn't say that he left or that he was already. I think they were saying something that he had already had something planned and they couldn't do it. Same thing with Val Kilmer. That was one of the, other than the tension that they had.
Kilmer did Tombstone, I think. After this,
no, he was in The Saint.
I actually like The Saint. Yeah, we should do that.
So yeah, he was going to be working on The Saint. So
okay.
But I had read, there were a lot of things about he just wasn't like following what they wanted to do.
Neither can I. Can you?
Well, not in this. No, I'm talking about it in the prior movie that there was a lot of arguments between him and Schumacher.
I thought he did a good job the last film. Yeah. He was solid. Wayne Manor.
And if you folks can't hear yet, this is Jumping the Shark.
Yeah. George Clooney wearing Michael Keaton's turtleneck from 1989's Batman. Just saying. I guess they were interchangeable wardrobe.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne always has to wear a turtleneck. Uncle Alfred. Yeah, another way to bring the worlds together. Yep, that's how I remember it. Barbara Gordon. She's Barbara Pennyworth. Okay, that's right. I forgot about that, Mike.
I missed that look. The t-shirt, vest, and just jeans. I'm sorry. I was looking at what Chris was wearing. I was like, I miss just being able to just rock that and just say,
you can still rock that. You can still rock it. Yeah.
Yeah, last time I wore a vest, I had bad experience, so,
I got a couple vests, man. We should do a Heroes Asylum vest night out.
There we go. Is that vest or best? The best vest night out.
The best vest night out. This is kind of disturbing. Why are Bruce and Dick following?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
It's creepy, dude. And why are they walking through a garden like just?
Well, I mean, I understand why Dick is. I mean, it's a girl in a schoolgirl outfit, which she's gone from England, flown here to Gotham, and is still in her school outfit. Did she not have time to change?
Just saying, yeah. I mean, school's got to be out. I mean, what the hell? Did you leave like right away? Did you just skip class and jump on a plane?
Even then, well, you jump on a plane, you still could change in the fucking plane.
A plane ride from London to Gotham, New York City.
Yeah, about 6 hours. Yeah,
that's 6 hours. This is creepy. There's Alfred in his smoking jacket. He's gonna have some fun tonight. Probably inviting some hookers over.
Yeah, it's the Wayne Manor.
Alfred's gonna get down, man. Look at that. His hair's like slick. Look at his hair's like, scraggly. Alfred's gonna get down. I had a little crush on Leisure Silverstone for a long time.
Oh yeah, so did I. Still kind of do.
Still is good. Who the hell is this? He has a brother.
Yeah.
Who I've never heard of.
No.
Now a sister, I guess Peg Pennyworth. Yeah. Really? Peg?
She has the same picture of her mom by her bed that is written in with Love Peg. Really? Why would you have a thing that says Love Peg from your mom?
That's a sister, right?
That's his sister, yeah. That's her mom.
I bet that's kind of creepy, though. Isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know about you, but whenever I've given a picture to a family member, I have always autographed it. Just a thing. I don't know.
Have you?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
I've never done that. I never did like love Kane. I mean, that's just that'd be kind of weird. I don't know.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, she's in her biker out.
Good. Threw on the Harley colors.
On the Harley colors, yeah. Oh boy, what is happening here?
Typical teen girl sneaking out, going clubbing, doing something she shouldn't be doing.
No,
But yeah, earlier Bruce, but Alfred yelled at Dick for saying something about taking her out for a bike ride, and saying how dangerous it was. So,
yeah, I guess Barbara heard her.
Yeah. But later in the movie, he's already got a pre-made costume for her, so he's okay with you going out fighting crime, but don't get on that motorcycle, young lady. That is just dangerous.
Is that? Gotham City on a soundstage, just saying.
Yep. It's not that much different from that's the one thing I will say. This one had too much daytime. Most of the other ones were a lot of nighttime.
It looked too small. Like the way they made it, it seems so small, especially like the driving right now to the city.
Well, you saw that in the other ones too.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, I guess Nolan introduced us to the bigger world.
Well, yeah,
like when he was filming in Chicago, that's.
Well, I don't think that was on purpose. I think it was just the fact that they could afford to do it. I mean, here they could make miniature little things, and I mean, if you want to go big world, you go this kind of Gotham. These Gothams were big.
Yeah, especially with a gigantic statue holding a museum in the air.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. That'd be a pain in the ass to build. There we go. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think Burton made a big world. You just didn't see the big world as much.
There's Gossip Gertie. That's Bob Kane's wife, the late Bob Kane. Yep, there we go.
Yep, there it is. That's how the aliens beat us in Independence Day.
That's right.
You bastards.
Yeah.
You bastards. It is funny seeing how young he looks here, George Clooney, though. That's the one thing.
I know. Isn't that nuts? Look at Elle McPherson. She looks the same, too. Who the fuck is this kid? Seriously, who the hell is he to be in this press conference?
He looks lost.
He does. He's like looking like, what the hell's going on here, man?
How'd I get here?
Yeah.
Who are these people?
Who? What?
That's a bad extra. Bad extras are ones that draw attention to themselves. Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yes, sir. Doctor. Okay. Yeah.
Doctor?
Look like a doctor? Doctor?
See, now that's one we should do.
You
Spies Like Us. Probably one of my favorite lines in any movie.
I love that movie.
What's that sound? A dick fur. What's a dick fur? To pee with? It's one of my favorite lines in any movie. Sorry.
We definitely have to put that in the queue.
Oh, Greenpeace. Stop beating that drum, lady.
They're still beating that drum. Just saying. This is not Bruce Wayne. This is like everything about him is just he's basic. What was his name on ER when he was a doctor?
I don't know. Never watched ER.
I did. I'm just trying to think what was his name. What was his name? If you guys know it, please leave it in the comment section because. But he's basically acting like that doctor right now. Yeah, there you go. Laugh at the villain.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what he knew. I mean, I can't think of anything else he had done during this time. Actually, no. Before this was Dusk Till Dawn, because that's how he got that's one of the reasons he got this part was because Schumacher saw the poster for Dusk Till Dawn, and he actually drew the Batman cowl on him, and he's like, yeah, that guy can be Batman.
God, why? What a horrible mistake. I like how Gossip Gertie says, this city is protected by Batman and Robin. Like, the cops are freaking useless. The cops are nobody.
The cops?
Yeah, exactly. The cops are right there. They're right there. Yeah, I guess we don't have the show for our shit. Batman and Robin are here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He was the handyman in Facts of Life, Golden Girls, Roseanne. That's right. He was Roseanne's one of Roseanne's supervisors.
Oh God.
The one that they had to fire for being all like, touchy feely kind of thing. And he played Dr. Doug Ross.
That's it. What's the point of that?
Yeah, so he went from ER and jumped straight into from Dusk Till Dawn, and then it was because of this that he kind of got the role for the Batman and Robin.
I could see Joel. Well, look at. Let me just draw a cowl on him. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh, you know what? He could be our next Batman.
Is that how he talks?
That's how he talks. That's Joel Schumacher, man.
Sure.
Look it up.
Okay,
I'm dead serious, man. I wouldn't lie to you about that. Yeah, same guy who did the Lost Boys. It's going like fast. Yeah, and our colorful Gotham.
I love it. Just like the buildings on like these spires sticking up.
They just like making buildings on top of buildings.
Yeah, I just love that look. Sorry, that's one. Again, that's Burton. That's one thing they definitely didn't remove from this. Was the city look. And you still do see a lot of Burton's influence in here, being over the top and very colorful. Because that's when you look at any of the things that he did, Beetlejuice and this. It was always, a little bit over the top.
Yeah, it was way over the top.
Yeah, you'd still do. He's not here.
You would never see a party like this. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Batman hides in the shadows. He doesn't show up for auctions. Yeah. And there's useless Commissioner Gordon. He's basically a beat cop now.
Yep. It's kind of lost. That is the one thing I will say out of all these movies of the Burton Schumacher series, whatever you want to call them, the way they treated Gordon was just horrible. That he was Robin's his sidekick, and Gordon was a partner. He was another. He was like his beat cop partner, and they just lost that, and they've never truly captured that. I think even during the last series, yes, he was a little bit there, but not as trusting, I think.
I thought he was pretty good. He was solid.
He was better than this one.
God, anybody's better than this one.
But yeah,
did you notice he's not even commissioner anymore? From the third movie, he's wearing like the trench coat. He's the commissioner. He's Commissioner Gordon. Now look, he's wearing the that's probably the cop blues.
Yeah, that's probably
he got demoted to like a beat cop. Like what?
I'm pretty sure there's a dress blues you got to wear as a commissioner. So.
I'm just saying he got demoted to a beat cop, man. That's what it is. He's not commissioner anymore. There's that weird. Pointless.
See, even the monkey costume's got nipples, so it's a thing.
It's a nipple theme movie. Everybody's got nipples.
Again, like I said, you guys all get mad about the nipples. I'm like, what about the crotch and the ass shots? Okay, well, that I did not need to see. I don't need to see Batman's package. That's it. Sniff it in.
Here we go. We're having a drug party in Gotham. They got the look of Ivy right. I will say that.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
Look is good. They had it. I mean, just the whole character's a waste.
Yeah, I think too red hair though. Like that was like too much. Like her in her normal costume. You know, she's got kind of semi reddish hair. This one is like it gets a little bit over the top.
Actually, this costume's kind of tame compared to what she wears.
Yeah, no, the costume's fine. I was just talking about the hair color though.
Oh, the hair, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the costumes. Costume's good.
Batman and Robin both horny. There we go.
Okay, Robin, you just saw her blow in her hand.
I know,
and now you're like just standing there taking, huh? Nice.
No, dude, the real Batman would have been like, wait, we just been, if he's infected, he's gonna backtrack. He's like, wait a minute, what's going on? He would know his surroundings.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
Really,
yes,
really,
he would. If he gets sniffed the first time, he's like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Then please explain Damian Wayne to me.
That's another conversation.
I'm just saying that is how Damian was conceived.
See, you can't put Damian Wayne in this conversation with this movie. There's just no way.
It's not about. It's not so much about Damian. It's more about how Damian was conceived. Batman was drugged and seduced, just like he was here.
But that's. Oh, no. Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Thank God.
Oh, there it is.
Dead. And dead. Just saying. Oh, that was the line in the trailer. I thought that was one of those throwaway lines just to make it funny. Now I hear it's just sad.
Where do you find all the Eskimos at?
Hey, where do they come from? That is that a clown car? They come in the back?
Probably got a discount after the penguin died.
Of course, the cops are freaking useless.
Well, that's any superhero movie. Sorry, that's just a given.
Well, that's one of the reasons I dug the Nolan stuff is because they actually made the cops part of the hey, the cops, he's helping us. In this movie, the cops are just in the Burton Schumacher verse, they're just useless. It's so stupid. Oh. You know what, Mike? I got to take something back real quick that I said earlier about the suit. As far as like the facial part, why does his, basically he's covering his head, the sides of his ears, but his face is exposed. He should be dying right now.
Well, I can't tell. I've never been able to tell if it was an open face or was it like a glass
No,
thing in front.
it's an open face.
Is it?
Yes, look. That's an open face.
I've was never sure on that.
Anytime his freaking his glass bubble mask popped, he was gasping. This one, it's open. It's clear. He should be dying. And of course, useless Commissioner Gordon, who's not a beat cop, working at Walmart for $7.25, is a greeter.
Nice line there, Commish. Thanks. Go on, you go home and take a nap now.
Yeah, go to bed.
You did your job.
Thanks, Commish. Bark. Yeah, this chase scene makes no sense. Of course, in Gotham City, there's a giant statue just like that. See, look at the facial thing is exposed. There you go, Mike. Ice breaks metal, just like butter.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the one thing.
That's how it is.
Physics don't matter here.
I gotta be honest, dude. This is the worst design of the Batmobile I've ever seen. I hate this design. Anybody could shoot him in the head right now and he's dead.
I understand. Like I said, you look at the early Batmobiles; they were open canopy too. You look at the 80s.
Not all of them.
Not all, but
not all of them.
Look at the Super Friends. Super Friends and Scooby Doo.
That was basically a design of the '60s one.
And
it still had like a little shield over it. This one is pure open.
Yeah, it had like a little canopy thing.
No, it did not have a canopy thing. You're just trying to rile me up because you know I can't.
No, you're just trying to find something to pick at.
No, I'm not.
If you saw anything, if that Batmobile was in another thing, you'd be okay with it. But because it's all attached,
closed, maybe it would look good.
Well, you'd still
The fin things I don't like too. I don't like the fins. The fins look weird.
It's just exaggerated from what it was the last one.
Very much exaggerated. Yeah, when cars fly through air, there we go. This is weird. What happened under that cape? Just saying.
Don't we all want to know?
Just like there was a little fire. What did he do?
he Dutch ovened him.
He Dutch oven. I'm sorry. I gotta say, this is like the fucking bitchiest Robin in the movies. He's always whining. He's always complaining. Dick Grayson at least was, he was composed. He understood what was going on. When he would bitch, it would make sense. This Robin is just like, no, Batman. What about me? I need this. I need this. Just fucking whiny. Sorry about that, sir.
You okay? Did you get that out?
Yeah. And Alfred's still on the computer watching porn. Man, he's been on that computer for a long time. Just saying. Oh, God. Ugh. He's the only thing that adds weight to this movie, by the way. The only thing.
It's the accent.
Whatever. So you think any British guy could pull it off?
Yeah, yeah. Well, look at the last Alfred, but before Jeremy Irons.
Oh, Michael Caine was great.
Again, British accent.
You know what? I wish Alfred could be a black guy.
I think Mr. Bean would be a perfect, Rowan Atkins. I think he'd be make a perfect, Alfred.
Ooh, he could too.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Ruth? Come on in.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the accent, That's all it is.
Sucks. You know who could have been a great Alfred and he passed away? Benny Hill.
Yeah, but that would have been more like a 70s porn kind of, Alfred.
Well, you said this is a spoof of the 60s series. He would have fit in perfectly in this. Hey, what's going on, Master Wayne? Like, just like, and then like, come on. That's an awesome garage, though, Bruce.
Well, how bad this movie's been, I'm sure his soundtrack would have been, fit in perfectly.
Dude, really? Really? You have been trained by the Dark Knight. All right? You are the understudy. You eventually became Batman. And you got taken down by a schoolgirl? Joke. But you know what? Female power, bro.
Yep. Again, we didn't need Captain Marvel. Here we go. We have a strong female character right here.
I don't mind strong female characters. It's like there's like she was brought in to upstage Dick.
Now this is the coolest Arkham Asylum ever.
Yeah, it was. It was a good version.
Straight out of Harry Potter, though. I got to tell you.
Yeah, very much like Hogwarts. Ow!
Don't be breaking your shit over there.
Sorry, Lee. My dog.
Oh, he's in a refrigerator, but it's not plugged in. So how's he staying cold in there?
What does that say on there? Gotham Electro Darkness? Really?
Oh, look at that! Look, you see who that is?
That's Jesse.
Yeah. You got one scene. You've got a future governor of California and a future governor of Minnesota.
Yay, politics. They're reunited from Predator, by the way. But, dude, you literally walked maybe, a foot, and you're already gasping? And you have a cold beam?
Yeah, that's how they're going to plan to keep him in there. There's a cold beam.
By the way, there's a callback to Total Recall right there. Just saying.
Yeah, the eyeballs popping out.
This is why we are co-hosts, friends.
So what happens if he puts his head on his pillow? Is that out of the cold stream? Is he going to suffocate sleeping or something?
If he puts his head on that cold zone, it's not in the cold zone.
Why wouldn't you put the bed like in the middle of the beam? That's just kind of cruel.
Yeah, the beam is not that big. You don't think we could see you in that top hat and trench coat? Come on. Really? With a gigantic freaking tube sticking out of your head?
It's not a tuba. It's not a tuba.
Turkish bathhouse?
Hey. It's just now this one I gotta agree.
There we go.
Oh, the gangsters.
Because every gang has neon glow on.
I'm thinking this is like pre-mutant. Like before, the Dark Knight Returns, kind of pre-mutant kind of thing. I think that's just what these are.
These are the neon mutants.
Yep. think those are kryptonite chains. That's another reference to Batman, folks. I think that'll be a good throwback. And so, folks, don't forget, with this one's our last one we're doing, but we're going to put another vote out there for you guys, so you guys can take a look at, another listing of movies. We'll probably keep a few of the same movies we had on before.
Oh, Bruce. Always afraid of commitment.
Always.
He's had a couple steadies in his time, but just... Of course, Bruce, yes, I'm mourning my parents, even, 40 years after. I mean, there's got to come a time, like, you know what, I missed them, but, I got to move on.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's willing to move on. It's just that his life, his double life, he can't afford to have somebody that close, and most people wouldn't understand him, vanishing. That's why he's got Catwoman.
Yep. His ultimate love. How could you be kissing Elle McPherson and then dreaming about Uma Thurman?
He's got a redhead thing.
As do I. Not a bad thing to have.
Now, what's funny is she just said, "Who's Ivy?" He never said Ivy.
Yeah,
he never.
Did she read his mind?
Exactly.
He never said anything.
Nope. I was like, what?
Like, are you paranoid, bitch?
and where'd you get that name from?
Where'd you get that name from? Like, she got all gangster. Like, who's Ivy?
Bitch, I didn't say Ivy. What you talking about?
What you talk about?
Okay, they have a security system, but no alarm. It's like they have cameras and heat sensors, but when somebody goes in there, it doesn't go beep beep beep.
Ridiculous, because Bruce Wayne would have motion sensors all around the manor. I got a question for you. Do you think we'll ever see like an accurate portrayal of the Batcave anytime soon? Like,
no.
you know how in the comic version they have the T-Rex, the giant coin.
Yeah, that's
it's a couple things that are like staples of the Batcave. I mean,
if we were going to see it, we should have seen it here, because those things to me I think are kind of cheesy.
Yeah, okay.
Like they're too over the top, and this would have been the perfect time to say, "Hey, look at my giant coin." Well, why'd you have a joint? It just Coolio. Now, this was a wasted
scene. This whole scene is a complete waste of time.
No, this is a waste of a person. He should have been Mr. Freeze's sidekick. It just writes itself.
Well, the scene too is a waste of time as well.
Well, it's showing her being a bad girl and being tough.
Did you notice the little nod to Clockwork Orange, by the way?
To who?
Clockwork Orange. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, you got to go back. The some of the thugs are dressed like Alex from Clockwork Orange.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a little nod. Go get him! This is about the time where in the 90s where soundtracks would sell movies. Not nowadays.
Yeah. No.
Nowadays, nobody cares.
Well, see, if music was good, then maybe
Did you
they
see
would.
it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that time I did see it.
Yeah.
If music was a little bit better, maybe we could see more. The soundtracks.
Touche, sir.
something.
Touche. This scene is just wasted. It's just a waste of time. We could be seeing anything else, and instead we're seeing a freaking bike race.
Yeah, but we've seen what they've shown us. Do we really want to see anything else?
I'm just saying, at the time, you could have had something more. You could have had Batman and Robin going on another adventure. Like, hey, where's Freeze's hideout? Hey, let's look at some clues.
They're arguing right now. There's nothing they can do. This is Barbara's time to shine and show.
I'm looking for a shred of anything.
Yeah, you're looking at the wrong movie for that.
Okay, what's happening here? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Straight out of Lost Boys.
Yep. They ripped off Lost Boys. Yeah.
Well, I think they pretty much ripped off any '80s movie. I mean, I think
Karate
Kid have a motorbike scene, and so yeah, they just went back to the well for it.
Oh my God. This is just a complete waste of a scene. Just saying.
Green fire.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Why? Just cause.
Cause. I want explosions. No reason. Doesn't make any sense of the movie. That's right. Well, look at what's happening here. See? And the motorbikes go down. And nonsensical. Yep, there we go. And of course, Alicia Silverstone has to save Dick. There we go. Yep. This makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, no, what really doesn't make any sense is they couldn't show how he got up. I mean, he's sitting there hanging by his fucking foot, and then we're just like, oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back. It's okay. Mike, explanation doesn't need to happen in this movie. Remember, it's campy. Explanations don't exist.
But camp is the humor in it and the silliness that they show, but you need a little explanation. Even Batman would explain, when he's hanging upside down, he uses his shark repellent, how he got back up.
Hey now, shark repellent was cool back in the day. And of course, he has to have a cheap-ass fan in his garage. A $20 fan from Walmart, Bruce. Can't get one of those gigantic ones? Factory made? Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. Go, Alfred. Supporting his niece. Good job, my friend. How does she know so much? That gets me angry. This makes absolutely no sense. They're sitting here arguing over oh, well, I know more about my Uncle Alfred than you do, and he's sick. How does she know? He's subjugated? What do you mean subjugated? He wanted to do it. He wanted to be Bruce's father. This is what angers me about it's just nonsensical shit like this. Alfred chose this life. It wasn't forced upon him, and basically Barbara's saying, no, it wasn't. He's subjugated. Like, how do you know, bitch? Sorry. I'm sorry, folks. This movie just makes me vehemently angry. Look at that. That's what I don't get. Alfred is he subjugated his life to Bruce. He wanted to be his foster father. That's what Thomas wanted for him. And the way Barbara's wording it, no, he was a slave. What? No sense. And now we have the big thing in the movie. Alfred is sick. Typical Bruce. No, he's not sick, man. He's dying. Jesus. What a bummer you are. Just ridiculous.
Oh, here we go. A little throwback for you. That the criminal property locker. Get to see the Joker.
Yep, see Two-Face's outfit too.
Yep, little mixture of it, a little bit of everything in there. I know it wasn't in there, but there's a claw-looking hand off the side. I swear it looks just like Asbat's hand that was sitting on the shelf just before Bane came walking in.
That would be too clever.
It would be way too clever, yeah. But I was like, hey,
this movie's not that clever.
No.
I'm sorry. Just saying.
What her like weird eyebrows? Like weren't they like green beforehand?
I think they were.
And not a brown? Was she wilting or something?
Oh, what's going on? Very whiny Robin, just saying.
Thought Bane was all powerful. He couldn't go through reinforced steel to knock himself out of the prison while he's freezing Mr. Freeze or freeing Mr. Freeze. And you freeze the pipes and you blow out the wall. That is dumb.
That makes total sense.
Again, yeah, this. You in Meatloaf. That is awesome. That's probably one of the best lines. You in Meatloaf retrieve my wife. Now, is that the same mansion for the Wayne Manor?
I think it is from Batman Forever. You're saying? I think it is.
Well, yeah. Well, just for any of them, because I mean, it's like the like the fireplace looks pretty big. Oh my god, the worst Photoshop I've ever seen in my life. My god, they.
That's just bad.
The picture of Ivy and Bane getting off the.
That's just awful.
Off the plane.
I mean, that's just like what.
Nice. Good night.
There we go. Nice. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's how Batman around. Yeah, talking about a chick. There we go. Here we go. They could have done so much more with this.
Yeah, he just happens to find the cure for certain stages of McGregor syndrome.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to share it.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Well, it just happens to be the one thing that Alfred happens to have. So.
There he is, Mr. Freeze, with his open visor suit. Oh, boy.
And of course, that grate wasn't there earlier. That just happens to be there.
That just happened to be there. That's okay.
Now, my question is this is a facility that he spent time and money to design to keep everything cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you spend extra money that you could use to help find your cure for your wife to add heated floors?
Yeah, he decked out his hideout pretty good.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but if you're obviously you can't be around heat, why would you put heated floors in there? I mean, that's the one thing I was like, wait a second.
Well, this used to be an ice cream factory. I guess that's the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Then why would an ice cream factory have heated floors? You got to keep shit cold. Like I said, makes no sense. Now, I do have to tell you, this scene here, don't think they meant to do it, but this is straight out of the comic books. When Bane and Batman, this is a scene that basically in the Night Falls comic book when Bane and Batman were fighting and Killer Croc came up and they were fighting on like a catwalk kind of thing like that in the sewer. I was like, is that? No, they, again, couldn't be that smart about it.
Oh, yes, they were.
But if you look, it's the same setup.
Yeah, same exact thing. Why does Bane have green skin? These cops are useless. But hey, that's all it takes. One switch. Here we go. Oh, Lord.
I still wonder about her hair. I know I've seen some girls doing that. It's just like a weird thing to me that the little.
It's strange, especially that hairstyle. Y'all don't see girls with that hairstyle. That'd be interesting if they did, though.
Fucking commissioner just comes wandering in.
What's going on?
What happened?
Nobody knows what happened. I like how the commissioner's bitching, and he didn't do anything. What's happening?
Yeah, he just walks in. What's going on?
What's going on? Like, he's pissed.
Idiot.
Like, why is he pissed? I should be pissed at you.
Who was the actress that played his wife? Wasn't she a supermodel too?
Yes. It's not Elle. I forgot. I have to look. Hold on.
Vandella Kisbun, whoever that is. Supermodel. Swedish model.
Vendela Kurzbun. What is that? Her name?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Gotta love the feeds. Yeah.
Yeah, look at me. He will suffer too. Horrible. Victor Fries is an intelligent dude. This is not Victor Fries. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. Look how many one-liners he did in this movie. That hairstyle's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that? Mutant plants? How did that happen?
Oh, that's all. What
did that happen? That happened off screen?
No, that's Aubrey too from Little Shop of Horrors. That's all. That's all she did.
Feed me, Seymour.
Exactly. That's all it is. Don't worry. They take place in the same continuity in the same world.
Good pull, Mike. Good pull. Yeah. Okay.
Adam and Evil. Good one. Yeah, that's
Adam and Evil. Now, let me ask you a question. All right, Alfred was okay a couple hours ago. Now he's bedridden. The disease took. Usually when that happens, it takes over. It's gradual. I'm tired. Enough.
Well, I think it's fast moving. You got to put it. You have to give them a timeline. Make their thing urgent.
Now let me ask you this: you're Bruce Wayne. This is basically your surrogate father, right?
Yes.
He's dying on his deathbed. But you know what you're gonna do? Yeah, I'm going out. Stay home.
Wow, the brand new telescope, which is peculiarly aimed towards the city, not the sky.
This is the dude again. The bitchiest Robin, and Dick Grayson is not like this at all.
And why is the commissioner everywhere?
Oh God. Who wrote this shit? I guess that's the question I have to ask. Who wrote this?
Let's see.
Boy. Oh, Alfred Happy. Yeah, there we go.
Akiva Goldman is who wrote this. Let's see what other gems this person has written. The Client, Silent Fall, A Time to Kill. Lost
Time to
in
Kill?
Space, yep. A Beautiful Mind, iRobot.
Whoa. He wrote A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah, Da Vinci
This
Code.
douche who wrote this wrote A Beautiful
Yeah.
Mind?
Yeah, but don't worry. He recovered himself.
Did it recover?
Yeah. He wrote Transformers the Last Night and The Dark Tower. So yeah, don't worry.
All right.
He took it. He reverted right back.
I was about to say.
He had a couple of good years, really, I mean, the few good movies he actually wrote he just was writing for just basically rewriting scripts. Like, cause he did iRobot. Okay, that's fine.
I liked iRobot.
But he did Da Vinci Code. That was a book, so all he did was just write it for the movie. So he didn't do anything there. I Am Legend. All he did is he took the old movie and rewrote it. No originality there. Angels and Demons, rewrote it. Divergent series, rewrote it. So yeah,
Detergent.
Yeah. So then after that, he did like the Fifth Wave, Rings, and then went to hell for the Last Night.
Oh boy.
And then the Dark Tower. So hasn't been attached to much. Producer wise, though, he's done producing on a lot of good ones. All the Paranormal Activities, Jonah Hex, Poseidon.
Jonah Hex.
Yeah, Poseidon, Constantine. So I mean,
that's one of the movies we got to throw on the list. By the way, is the Keanu Constantine.
And he's a writer on Titans.
Are you serious?
Wow. Yes, sir. He is a director, executive producer, and writer for Titans. Episode 1 he directed. 2 episodes he wrote. Wow. Okay, well, maybe we might have to take some things back. So I think he's got some stinkers, and he's got some,
Some stinkers.
Yeah. That's it. So apparently what Alfred was doing on the computer wasn't watching porn, but he was watching how to become a graphic designer on computers.
He was really good too.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Oh.
Now I wanted to know, did you hear the voice when it said access granted?
Yes.
A little dirty, wasn't it?
Yeah, access
granted. Like, what's going on, Alfred? What you watching?
Like access granted. That was very sexy.
So this movie, and I hate to say it, and I'm bringing up something current, this movie makes me nervous for the new Batman movie. Because there is talks, they are kicking it around and doing multiple villains.
Robin?
Well, no.
Robin's going to be in it?
No, God, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that rumor.
No, I heard that. It's the latest.
Ugh. How can you be doing never mind. Okay. No, what I was going to say was the villains. They were doing multiple villains. If you look at this, you have 3 main Batman villains. You can't have too many villains in there because you don't give them the time to breathe and to establish themselves. And that's what they're going to run into if they do that. This is a prime example of what that movie can turn into.
I agree. I think they should focus on villains they haven't even used yet.
Yeah, but just do one, maybe like a minor second kind of one of like a kind of.
You know what I would do, honestly, if I was mad? I would do Hugo Strange. Do Hugo Strange and maybe throw Bane in there as like the muscle.
Yeah, they've already done Bane. Muscle. If you want muscle, and I think they can get away with it, and it would be amazing cinematography. Clayface.
Oh, I was just thinking of Clayface.
You want and just the visual thing,
and you could tie them in together too.
Yeah, that he's a recovering actor. He's going through mental whatever, and Hugo's there to kind of help him out, and but keep Hugo there. Hugo there is kind of like the minor villain, not the major. Make Clayface the major.
You know what? I hate to say this. I want to go back. I don't know if we missed this scene or not. The scene where the Nightwing symbol just flashes. That's the only Bruce Wayne moment I saw in Clooney, when he's just sitting there watching with his hands behind his hands behind his back.
Right.
That's the only Bruce moment I saw. I mean, that's it. That's it. Okay, I found another positive thing. It was just that small increment of a moment. Because that's a Batman thing. He's like, okay, whatever.
Why are all these diamonds in a birth control pill canister?
Oh, I don't know.
That's so awesome.
Why is the museum being held by a statue?
Well, it's not a museum. That's the observatory. That's why it's supposed to be up higher. That's why it's held up by the statue. It's supposed to be higher.
Mr. Freeze would never talk like that. Here we go on it. Gotta love the dialogue. Here we go. Bomb! Yeah, exactly, Bane. It is a bomb. Oh, I'm gonna get sick. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I just love the lights in the back cave that one's blue, one's red, so indicating Batman and Robin. I was like, really?
Yeah. They gotta have their own lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. There we go. Very colorful.
Yep. Nice. Batgirl, badass. And why doesn't she have nipples?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I think that's wrong.
Yeah, man, you gotta be equal. You got equal opportunity, man. There's the Nightwing symbol.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. I just wish it wasn't in this movie. Took a lot of effort to make that, Nightwing symbol. Just saying. Just in case, if you're in a dark theater, it's very lit up, man.
Yeah.
You can see everything. Very neon glow.
Well, I think this is the Turkish bathhouse. That's what she turned into.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. That's a Turkish bathhouse.
And one thing I'll say is they never did a real Robin costume for him, and I wish they would have.
No, they didn't.
Because they could have done it with. I mean, because he actually what he's wearing now is more what they were
That's
wearing
Nightwing.
at the time.
That is the Nightwing. I believe,
yeah.
Injustice New 52 run, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But I mean, just the tactical outlook, they could have done a simple Robin tactical outfit with like that and been fine, you know. Nice, Ivy.
Nice.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Ow. Great Bon Jovi album, by the way.
Yes.
Just saying. By the way, you can't see that his lips are projected.
Oh yeah,
just
so good.
It's so obvious.
Yeah. And never trust a woman that kisses with her eyes open. That's just full on
exactly.
Like, stalker. That's screaming stalker.
That's
right there.
creeper, man.
Yeah, that's right. Take off the fake lips when you're in kissing distance from her, you idiot.
She could have kissed you again.
Exactly.
Why did you reveal that? No, Ivy was that strong, but hey.
Oh, badass again. That line right there is straight up Ivy.
It is.
That one I'll give.
It is. That's okay. That's not an Ivy outfit, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Sorry.
Sorry, we already made this one explicit.
God.
Because I knew you'd be cussing.
Why? She couldn't have came in a different way.
No, it's Batman. Or a bat character. You got to come kind of crash to the...
Where is she trained at?
The worst editing ever.
Where is she trained at?
The worst editing ever.
She's been Batgirl for like 5 minutes. Robin can't get out of a freaking vine.
But that was reversed. Did you see? I was play it forward, now reverse it really fast. That was like the worst editing ever.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. You see that scene? Where is Batman when this is going on? There's no way he's recording that. Just saying. Okay?
Never know. He could have, he's up there.
Is that a sonic screwdriver? Just saying.
Yeah. Curses. That's right. You've been sleeping in there all day long, and now the thing wants to attack you.
And now the thing wants to eat you?
Yeah.
What happened? You ignored me. Like, what happened?
You got your butt beat. I'm going to eat you now. Batwoman, nice throw. Hey, Bruce, it's me. It's Robin. Yeah, we couldn't tell with the fucking mask.
No shit, Sherlock. You couldn't see me in the domino mask?
Worst costume ever.
Oh, God.
But again, that's a superhero thing too. Is you don't know who I am. I've got a mask on, or better yet, I'm wearing glasses. You don't know who I am.
Hey, that's your boy.
I know. It's one of the funniest things.
But you actually have you ever read why?
Apparently,
he said he wears the glasses.
Well, he wears it for change of look, but he when he puts them on, like he slouches over. He's not as like tall.
Well, they said there's some kind of receptors in those glasses that he made, so they cannot. It's something. It makes sense as far as the comics are concerned, but I mean, it's a stretch.
Was this the 70s? Because they came out with some weird rules in the 70s.
I'm just saying. You gotta look at that up.
Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. But yeah,
I'll say like.
But no, I thought it was probably one of the funniest ones was Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman.
Oh, I think I know what you just said.
It was somebody came from the future.
It was a villain. He was like, he was like, Lois Lane is one of the biggest idiots in the future. Why?
Yeah.
He puts the glasses like, hey, look, I'm Clark. Yeah. He takes up, hey, look, I'm Superman. Hey, look.
And actually, I think that was the guy that played Lionel Luthor. Played that character. I don't know. I think
I have to look it up.
But yeah,
that's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, I was like, dude, really?
He was like, Lois Lane's one of the biggest idiots.
I remember watching. I started dying laughing. That girl I was seeing at the time, eventually became my wife. She's like, "What's so funny?" I go, "You just don't get it. Don't worry. But it's funny."
All right, I have a problem with the scene.
Just this one,
amongst others. All right. They say they're like, okay, we only had like 15 minutes to save the city, right?
Uh-huh.
But you went back to the Batcave to change it to these new costumes and these new vehicles.
Yeah.
When you could have just gone.
Now, you really want to mess you up? I thought Alfred only made one costume for her. How did he make two?
Yeah, he's just got a second one.
And not only that, but how did he predict she was going to need something? How did she predict?
What is that? It's like a boat fan or something that you would see in St. John's River.
Yeah, that's all.
Sorry, we're from Florida, guys.
But no, I mean, how did Alfred not only know to make her a second one, but know to make her second one to deal with freezing?
Now, this vehicle is cool. This should have been the Batmobile.
Oh, the bat ski.
No, it's the Bat Hammer, sir.
Oh, is that what that's called? The Bat Hammer?
Bat Hammer. I actually own that. Now, okay. My head hurts. Okay, I'm going to ask. All right, he's freezing the city, right?
Right.
Okay, all right. How does the tower around him get frozen also?
I'm not a freezeologist, so I can't answer.
I'm just asking the question. Everything got frozen. I mean, was there a mirror that he blasted it back into the museum? Oh, look, the planetarium. Very nice. You would have been there sooner if you hadn't changed to these new damn costumes. For no reason. Oh, God. What? Oh my God, the science logic in this movie. It makes my brain hurt. I'm not saying you have to be totally accurate, but that's ridiculous.
Well, the sun is up on the other side.
She's only been Batgirl for 10 minutes and she has a laser gun?
I thought that was standard in Bat costumes.
I guess it is.
I think he's been using some whitener for his teeth.
What is this?
That.
Heart of Ice, one of the best.
Yeah, if you guys do want to watch anything like this, yeah, that's the best one to go to.
I think Batman Sub-Zero is also another one, if I'm not mistaken.
That one, not as good, but no, the Heart of Ice is the best.
Heart of Ice is the best one, but Sub-Zero is not too bad. Even the one they had in Batman Beyond.
Right there, folks. Girl power at its finest. Robin couldn't handle it. Batgirl picked up. That's right, ladies. They were doing it back in the 90s.
Ladies have always been powerful. Not just now. Just saying.
But yeah, no, I saw the Sub-Zero one. It's not as good.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, guys, anything, if you really truly want like great Batman, and I'm sure if anybody's listening to this, they know, but if you go out there, the DC app has it now, the DC Universe, you can download all of the animated Batman movie or TV show from the 90s, and some of the best writing, some of the best, the vocal cast is amazing. I mean, literally when they came out with this, like after the first season, there were A-list celebrities lining up to want to do that.
Do you remember the episode that was called Baby Doll?
Yeah.
One of the best episodes they ever created, the animated series. I would have watched that live action better than this piece of crap.
Yeah.
Because at least the Baby Doll stuff had substance to it. It was a former child star. She never grew, a.k.a. Gary Coleman. She was trapped, and then just... This is like a lot of... This is just garbage. Yeah, the tube, of course. Because it's not so, it's right there. You can see it. And it falls off so quickly. And that's how you defeated him. Because, Bane would never figure that out.
Well, I mean, really, if you look at any way that they have defeated Bane, that's how they do it. They just unfucking plug him. I mean, pretty much every version of Bane I've ever seen. I'm telling you, every version of Bane I've ever seen, how they defeat him is how they do it everywhere else. Did you ever listen to the interview with Kevin Conroy and the casting directors? They did it on DC Universe. They have a DC daily talk show, and it's really cool how they talk about that she's like I was given this opportunity. She's like, and it was just so much fun. And then they talked to Kevin about how he did his. Why did he do Batman that way? And he says he was a Shakespearean actor, and he's like, yeah. I read the scripts, and he's like, they're doing Macbeth, so he's like, I played Macbeth as Batman, and it definitely shows you. Like I said, yeah, if anybody out there has never seen these or just kind of sort of remembers them as growing up, go back and watch them. They're really strong.
Dude.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy is a genius. Even in the games, the Arkham games, he's the voice. So.
Oh yeah, he's all over the place. Yeah, if you're a current Batman fan at all, you will find him everywhere.
The sad thing about it is he cannot continue as a voice. He's getting a little older. You can tell when his dialogue, but Roger Craig Smith is not bad. Troy Baker's pretty good. So
yeah, they've got
some new voices coming. They got some new ones. Jason O'Mara, I believe, is another one. So yeah. Okay, the mask comes off. He should be dead.
He's dying.
No, he should be literally dead now. Explosion. Here we go.
Just happens to have a dual bat grip that's awesome. But luckily, folks, this is the last one for them. So for these Batman ones, we had a break for a few years, and then we were able to have the Chris Nolan Batman pickup, which was tremendous. If you've never seen it, definitely want to check those movies out. Still not quite Batman. I mean, there's still some things that are a little weird about it, but it's what we're going to get. I don't think we'll ever be able to get a true version of that, true translation of Batman from the comic books to the movies, because sometimes you just can't get that spot on.
Yeah, there we go. But we can refigure the computers. There we go. Girl power.
Well, they're trying to figure, trying to show that, Robin was a computer guy too, but, wrong Robin.
Yeah, but he's useless. Tim Drake was a computer guy.
Yeah.
Just saying. I mean, I'm all about girl power. That's not what the point is. It's just like the way they just de-misogynize Robin in this movie is just ridiculous. That could be for everybody, though, so I take that back.
I have to say this movie doesn't represent the true characters.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've been repping on Commissioner Gordon the whole movie, so.
Yeah, Commissioner Gordon's a beat cop, man. He's a security cop at Kohl's or something. No, Claire's.
I thought he was the door guy at the Ritz for there for a while. Oh. Obligatory dog moment. Gotta have that.
The dog's alive.
Yeah. I do like those domino masks, though. That's the one thing I'll say. I definitely like his domino mask.
Yeah, they glue it to his face.
Well, it's, not really what you have to.
No, that is a Batman move, by the way. He would take you back to Arkham.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, he would never kill you. Just saying.
Man, he was up there and he was able to get that angle too. That's even better.
How did he? That's what I'm saying. How did he get that?
So it was a selfie stick. He used a selfie stick. Don't worry about it.
There was no way. He was upside down.
Or maybe Batgirl recorded that.
No.
Well, she was at that angle.
No. She was not even recording it.
But how do you know?
She was not.
Maybe her bat nips are actual chest cams.
You know what? I'm getting tired of talking. It makes my head hurt.
That's why you didn't see. That's why you didn't see bat nipple on her, because it was a chest cam. Telling you, that's.
Only in the Heroes Asylum. No, I will say this. This little montage speech that he has with Freeze is kind of a Batman thing that he would say. Like, hey, you know what? I'm going to put you away, but I'm going to allow you to work on your wife. That's kind of a Bruce Batman thing. All right, it's a stretch. And he just so happens to have the cure for McGregor's disease, stage 2, right in his armor.
Don't you? Come on. I mean,
of course, I have the cure for cancer underneath.
I actually keep it in the heel of my boot.
Oh, do you?
But yeah, not in my arm thing. Yeah,
just saying.
So if you're ever in need, just give me.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll let you know, no doubt. My cholesterol's a little high too, so. Awful, just awful.
So, Alfred, we're going to go ahead and give you some blue antifreeze. You should be.
We don't even know what's in there, by the way. We haven't tested it.
Yeah, enjoy that hangover
just
in the morning,
saying.
dude.
This could be antifreeze from Walmart or Sam's Club or wherever you guys are at. Just saying. Bat nips.
He's going to be peeing fluorescent blue for the next week.
I do like the Arkham design, though. It is kind of cool. How did she survive the plant, by the way?
It was just gumming her. That's all it was. There was no teeth in the plant. She still got her. Was that glitter on or no?
She looks like Gem.
Oh, nice.
Now, why does he have his suit in fucking Arkham?
I don't know, but again, it makes me think of the Running Man and the guy. And
yes, it does.
The opera dude.
Domino. Not Domino. Is it Domino? I have to look that up. Hold on. Excuse me, folks.
Dear God, does nobody clean up just because Alfred's sick? Come on, fucking people, pick up a pizza box or something. Although I have no room to talk, my room's a mess. So
yeah, we've seen your room. Like that, sir. Oh, Dynamo.
Dynamo. Okay.
Dynamo.
Yeah.
And he was the opera singer.
Yeah. Yeah, he drove around. I like to.
God, we have to put that on the list also, Mike. Look at that. Alfred's ready to go. Look at that. He's got a suit jacket on. He's got a Viagra. Let's go, man. It's going to happen. Awful. 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 But he would have always trusted Dick, man. He would have. This makes me mad. Screw you. Yeah, you did. Girl power, baby. Girl power.
Oh, yeah.
No, real Bruce would have been like, we'll see, and just walk away. He would have never done that. He would have walked away.
Yeah, let me torture you for a year and train you before I even.
He would have walked away and just like nodded the head and like, we'll see. Yeah, whatever, man. Bigger cave.
There we go. The running scene, the best running scene.
Why?
Oh, and there we are, folks.
My head hurts.
Batman and Robin. And yes, folks, Kane has survived.
Oh, God.
It's amazing.
Oh.
See, so it wasn't so bad. You made it. You lived.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, folks. I don't know about the rest of you, but I was I was enjoying the
my head hurts.
The sideshow. But yeah, that's it. And again, thank again to everybody for voting. That's you guys really chipped in.
On the real though, I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to cut in on you.
Go right ahead, please.
But seriously though, I know I've been bitching and very malcontent without the whole watch along. But thank you, seriously, because this is actually me and Mike enjoy doing these things. And although I do detest this movie to no end, I don't mind doing these watch alongs. Any movie, even this one. Mike.
Keep that in mind, because I bet you I can find another gem to get added into there. So,
I can find a couple gems for you, sir.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you could. And those will be going back onto the list. We will have another list here shortly for another midnight movie review. And, hopefully it's something, a little different. We did have, Superman Quest for Peace, not my favorite Superman movie. But, we got other options out there. So we're going to throw another list out there and just see what you guys want.
We'll throw it out there probably tomorrow because we're going to include some from the last list as a carryover, and then we're just going to include two more. I think that's what the theme we'll keep doing. We'll just keep a couple and, take a couple off because, there's some that you don't even vote on, and that's fine. We understand that you don't dig those movies. So we'll just throw those to the side and then put a couple new ones in there, something fresh. But, this was a hard one to get through, especially for me. This movie, this is the second time I've ever seen this movie. And as Captain Mike mentioned, I do remember a lot because my memory recall is, fantastic. But as a whole, this movie sucks.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
And I would hope that
horrible.
Nobody ever sees this movie again. It is not in any way indication of what Batman is or can be. I mean, we're going to the Robert Pattinson era, which I can't believe I'm saying that. I mean, that's we're saying this. I mean, he's
It's something
that's
coming
going
up.
to be different.
That's going to be different. Yeah, and that's
going to be different. So.
Kind of why I was kind of hoping, to do this is to show people, hey, listen, there is worse out there that we could have. And again, I am one of those vocal ones that I'm not a Robert fan. I don't see him as a Batman. But again, same thing. We never saw, Keaton as a Batman, never saw Ledger as a Joker. We saw things change. I just still don't see that Batman characteristic out of him. I could be wrong. I will see. But, somebody posted something today. It's like, I understand. I will accept it. But I will bitch the whole time up to that moment. So,
really, you don't like the casting?
So far, no. I think the other actor,
Nick Holt.
Yes, I think he would have. Done a better job.
Ooh, that might be a podcast. We might have to debate on that, sir. I would have to, and I'm one of the probably the biggest Bat fan on this podcast. Is I would actually have, and I hate saying this, I would actually have to defend Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, well,
I really would. I mean, there's some things that I've seen recently, his works that that kind of make me a believer in him. So
I've seen other things. It's not just the Twilight series. I have seen other.
Yeah,
things.
I mean, if you have seen other movies, you can debate. Obviously, you can because you're intelligent and you know what you're talking about. But I'm just saying, like, as far as the casual fans, they're gonna say Twilight. Oh, he's from Twilight. Twilight, he's sparkly vampire.
Right.
And if you're gonna debate me on that, guess what? You're gonna lose, and you're gonna lose very bad.
Yeah, you definitely are.
But if you watch not all of his films, but some of his films since then, and you can debate me on that and tell me that he's not gonna be a good Batman, then you know what? I'll talk with you.
Because I even watched the one you had suggested. The
Cosmopolis?
Yeah, Cosmopolis. Yeah, that one, because you were really heavy on that one, saying it was very Bruce Wayne. Kind of had that Bruce Wayne kind of vibe, and I watched it, and I really I didn't catch that feel from him on that.
You really?
No, not really. I did. It was other than him being in a suit and being in basically a Batmobile style car. That was about it.
The arrogant billionaire. That's what I'm talking about. Like the arrogance about him. But that's the only.
But Bruce isn't arrogant.
Yes, he is. No. He is. Yes, he is, Mike. He's very arrogant.
The Bruce Wayne character that is put on, yes, but not Bruce Wayne truly. Not to that arrogant side. He knows what he can do as Batman, but I just didn't see Bruce Wayne in there.
I'm just saying, there's Bruce Wayne in there.
But like I said, this is one reason why we kind of suggested it. I'm glad Kane suggested this originally. He was the one that did put this into the list. But yeah, I'm glad he did because it shows you guys there can be worse things than Robert out there. We've had our share of bad Batman movies out there, and my only complaint for the future of the Batman is we're going back to younger Batman again, and I want to see not the young Batman. I don't want to see the grizzly old one. I want to see the middle Batman who's got some wear and tear on him. So show the backstory of. Well,
if I had my choice, I would have kept Batfleck. I've told you before. I've always loved the older, grizzled, veteran Batman. He's been through the wars. He's going to teach hey, guess what? I've been through all this. And let me show you my ways. Let me show you what I'm going to do. In the Justice League, in the animated universe. I'm sorry. What's always worked for me is he's been the older guy. He's like, hey, I've been through this crap. I'm not even going to be full time. I'll be here when I feel like it.
Right.
That's the Batman that I grew up with. It's kind of like that clever arrogance that he knows what's going on and he doesn't have to be around.
Right.
But when he comes around, hey, you know what? He may not be the leader, as far as stature goes, but they're going to listen to him. That is the Batman that I want.
No, and that's I agree with you on that one because I don't need to see a young Batman going through his training.
Yeah, I don't want to see Christian Bale anymore. I've seen Batman Begins.
I've already seen those ones. So yeah, show me a seasoned Batman. I mean, really, when you look at like Tim Burton, the original one, that wasn't Batman year one. He had been around a while. There was stories of him out there. So it's just one of those things I would prefer. And I understand that, WB is thinking, hey, we need to get the younger crowd. And
because they want to keep him around for a longer time. I get it. But you know what? You can still keep an older one around, too.
Can. Yeah, but no, I meant they were trying to get the younger crowd to come to the movies. Younger crowds when they see a younger actor, they can equate to him better.
Robert Downey Jr. when he was cast as Iron Man was in his 40s.
Oh yeah, no, that's
all right. He was not a young Tony Stark, like 19 years old. Hey, I'm a brilliant engineer. No, he was well on his way, and he carried it through 11 years. So it can be done. I mean, like, if they wanted to go the 33-year-old route, that's fine. I get it. I understand what they're trying to do. They want to build a universe, but you can still go older and not be, you're not going to be out of shape in it. So.
Very good, very good. So there we are again, folks, with
I cannot believe we got through it. I'm shocked.
I knew we would make it.
I'm sitting here, and you know what? I have to thank Captain Mike Jones right now because he basically carried this. He carried this mess. It was not a mess as far as a watch along, but he knew how hard this was for me. And he made it entertaining, and his production values and everything that he does, it should not be devalued because he does a lot for the Heroes Asylum. Just saying, Captain Mike is the heart and soul of this site. So just to let you people know, I'm just here. I'm helping him out, and he helps me out. So we both, we come together, and we're almost like Voltron, except we're only two pieces. So
we're not five mighty lions coming.
We're not five mighty lions. We're just two.
Just two. But hey, guys, we do have room for one more on here. We want a rotating chair, so make sure you guys do check us out on heroesasylum.com. And make sure to, see, if anybody is interested in joining in, just let us know, and we can go ahead and get you jumped in and, have a little spot for you here.
Indeed, we will. There's always a third, fourth, fifth chair. It's like the Justice League almost. Yeah, exactly. We have like all these chairs ready. Just, we want to sit down, have a conversation. Please do, because the Heroes Asylum is an open community, especially the Facebook page. We welcome any comments, any suggestions. We're not going to turn you down. It's like Mike always says, and I always say, there's not some webmaster from India sitting there just watching our page and just, basically, running our page. It's us. It's me and him. It's open communication, day or night, 24 hours a day, which is crazy because I never sleep. He does, but I never sleep. So if you want to post anything on the page, I'm always going to be there to comment or suggest or, whatnot. So, Mike.
Very good, folks. And coming out this week, we will be having our regular episode, and that will be for the Dark Phoenix coming out. So we will be doing an X-Men.
Yes.
X-Men. Basically, we're doing a breakdown of what we feel coming into Dark Phoenix being the last of the X-Men Fox series. What would be the 3 movies that I would suggest and Kane suggests to watch before you actually jump into this? So we
Can
will
you
be
believe it's the last 3 movies?
Yeah. But it's been going a long time. I mean, you really look at the length of this.
The first movie was 1999, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So, folks, we will be here again on Wednesday at Heroes Asylum.
Get to the asylum.